This podcast should not be listened to or viewed by homophobic people. Shady Shawn!
Cuddy on the beat, he be cutting up, huh?
You are now listening to the best motherfucking podcast that was ever fucking created. Hey, you sluts and small dick dudes. I am Shady motherfucking Shawn, and you are now listening to my podcast. Well, let's talk. You guys, I am in such a good mood. I have been in a good mood all month. And do you want to know why I've been in such a good mood? Just guess. Well, I'll tell you. I have been getting dick down this entire month. This entire month, you guys. I mean, I am literally getting fucked 5 times a week. And you know what? If anybody knows me, they know that 5 times a week is a lot for me because I'm a busy person and I don't have time for dick. I never fucking have time for dick. I'm surprised I had so much time for it now. This is literally probably the first week that I have not gotten laid. And I'm going to tell you guys about that in a bit. But anyways, hello. If you are new here, well, if you are new to me and you found me, through the shares I had on Facebook or, wherever, if a friend from home referred you to me, thank you for being here. If you are here from home or you know me, thank you so much for being here. But for the new people, I will let you know a little bit about me. I am Sean Dior. On here, when the mic is in my face, I am Shady Shawn. I'm a rapper. I'm an ex-trapper. I'm a ho. A ho, 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 Merry Christmas. And sometimes I can be a bit of a... But, anyways, let's get into the show. So basically, this episode will be about a couple topics. So, basically, I'm going to be giving you a little catch up on what's been going on in my life. We're going to talk about Atlanta. It's fucking insane here. Some juicy details about the man I am dating. We're going to be talking about small dicks. We're going to be talking about a mistake I fucking made that is costing me so much agony right now. And we're going to talk about some crazy phone sex. So stay tuned because this is going to be a great fucking episode. Today's episode is called Men Come In 3's. And no, I'm not talking about they come, nor am I talking about threesomes. I am talking about men come in 3's, as in, if I'm dating a guy, I have 2 background players. You get what I'm saying? And to break it down for the stupid bitches, I'm saying I'm dating one guy. He's my main guy. And then there are 2 other guys that I'm talking to, just in case this one fucks up. So today's episode is basically going to be me showing you how open my options are. How open I am. No, we're not going to talk about how open I am. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. So, you guys ever watch those animal shows where it's it'll be one female and it'll be 2 males and she is going to mate with the strongest one. So these guys are going to basically fight over her pussy so they can ejaculate and basically give her babies. So that's basically what I am saying, but just in a different term. So basically, I am her, and I am the prized possession for the guy who can make me feel the way I want to feel. So, if my main guy fucks up, I have two background players probably already fighting their minds to get my attention. And I may sound like a narcissist, but I'm really not a fucking narcissist. I just like to have my options. Because there is a lot of fuckery going on in this world. And if we're not exclusive, if we're not exclusive as to where I'm ready to bring you back home to meet mommy and father, then no. Motherfucker, there's background players. And you're just a wide receiver trying to get closer to this tight end. Atlanta, Atlanta, a place I call home. There is so much dick in Atlanta. Dude, there's sex everywhere. Everybody's fucking each other. Like, bro, I looked like a fucking sex fiend the other day when I went to fucking Walmart. I literally cleared out the fucking Magnum condom section. Like, when I got up to the register, she probably was like, oh my God, bro, how many do you need? Bitch, a lot, okay? Because I do not need any slip ups, especially here, okay? It is a box in the car. It is a box in my travel bag when I'm on the road. It is a box in my room. Shit, I'm thinking about putting a box in the bathroom. Maybe a box in the kitchen. Should be boxes all around this motherfucker. Okay, let me tell you something. Sex here is so easy to get. And I ain't trying to say I'm having sex with everybody. But I'm just saying it's possible. Because it's easy. So this is basically a perfect place to be a hoe. The perfect place for me to be. Anyways, moving on. We're going to talk about Atlanta a little bit later because I'm really itching to tell you guys this story. So, you guys, I have been getting dicked down by this white guy. And yes, I know I made that rant on Facebook a couple weeks ago, and I was like, once you go black, you never go back because I'm dickmatized. Well, guess what? Me and him didn't work out, and I got to tell y'all about that later on. But let's put our attention back on the white guy because let me stop. He is not even that fucking cute. He's not that cute. So let me stop. Not even geek up his head like that. But let me tell you guys why he is my main. Well, because when I have sex with him, and he's the only one I'm having sex with, by the way, just let me put that out there. When I have sex with him, it's more emotional instead of physical. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But before I get into all that, let me just give you a little background of him and how we met. We met on Grindr. It was this one weird morning. He just messaged me. Like, I was off. It was the weekend. And I think it was like a Friday or something. This literally happened like, me and him literally started talking like a month and a half ago. I've been here almost 2 months now. Just one more week and it'll be 2 months. But I literally started talking to him within my first 2 weeks of me living here. So we started talking and whatnot. And at first, we were just supposed to be friends because I was just looking for a friend. And I was like, you want to smoke? Because he's this like real stoner white dude. And, everybody knows I like to dabble in, a little marijuana here and there. Here and there, my ass. More like every day. But I went to go pick him up and we smoked. He came back to my place and we smoked. And like I said, we were supposed to be friends, but he wanted to seduce me. And me, being the hoe I am, allowed him to seduce me. And let me tell you something. We didn't send each other nudes before we met. Okay? We did not send each other nudes. So when I decide like when we actually had sex, bro, his fucking penis. No. Yes, I'm gonna call it a penis. His fucking penis was so fucking small. I am embarrassed saying this on air right now. I'm embarrassed even, you know, at that, I was like, oh, dude, I shouldn't do this. But then I'm like, oh no, it's too late for me to just be turning around. That'd be so mean if I just say I don't want to fuck because you have a small dick. So I decided, well, he's here already. Let's just take one for the team. And let me tell you something. It was the best one I took for the fucking team because he fucked the shit out of me. Man. Oh my God. Peter with the small Peter raised my water heater. I was boiling. Seriously, no. Bro, he got that magic dick. And it's not even big. Like, bro, how do you do that? How the fuck do you do that? Like, I I was damn near falling in love at some point. I had to like snap myself back into reality. Like, bro, you can't be doing this. No. Because he don't fuck like the whack ass white boys in Iowa with that whack ass dick. No, he fuck like oh no. He's just new. He's just different. And you know what? I like that. I fucking like it. And that's why he's still around. But back to my point. Oh my God. It literally just started raining. Oh, Mother Nature must think I'm about to throw shade. No, actually, no. But seriously, back to my point. To all the women and gay bottoms, let me tell you something. You can be satisfied with a man that has a smaller penis. Okay? Like, yes, you can find a small dick man that can work some motherfucking magic. Okay? Just gotta find the right one. And to all the small dick straight men in gay tops, I do want to say you can definitely satisfy and make someone happy with your small dick. You just got to know how to use it. Okay? Like, seriously. If you don't know how to use it, learn. Because that's all it comes down to. I am living fucking proof. Like, I cannot believe how dickmatized I am by a guy with a small dick. I can't really talk too much about him because I just recently found out that he is not out of the closet. And yes, I know. I hear everybody right now. Let him go. Fuck him. He doesn't deserve your attention. Yes, I know. But guys, you gotta understand the dick is good. And I am literally enjoying his company. Like, I don't want anything with him, and I don't think he wants anything with me. I think we are just both enjoying each other's company. I'm pretty sure he's enjoying my company. I'm pretty sure he's enjoying fucking me 5 times a week. I mean, wouldn't you be enjoying fucking me 5 times a week? I thought so. But yeah, I won't be getting laid this weekend because he's actually going to be going out of town to see his mother. So I'm probably going to go another week. Well, probably I'm going to go this week without any penis. And it'll be okay. I'll get through the holidays. You know, it's the most wonderful time of the year for you bitches. But for me, I will be at home not getting any dick. Sad Love Poem by Sean Dior. Thank you. Thank you. But, anyways, moving on because I don't want to talk about Bachelor number one anymore because he won't be here this weekend, this lonely Christmas. I will have a lonely Christmas. I won't be twerking on anyone for Christmas this year, and that's sad. So, I didn't want to talk about him until next week when he comes back. Before we get into Bachelor number two, I do want to go and put my attention back on Atlanta. You know, I do want to say I am loving the fact that they are having this black businesses movement. Um, I see a lot of black businesses since I've been here. Like, dude, it's crazy. Like, I'm not used to this. I fucking love it. And I think it's an amazing thing because I'm from the hood. And in the hood, all the corner stores and all the stores and shit is owned by an Indian. No offense. But if you from the hood, you fucking know what I'm talking about. It's that one Indian dude that owns all the motherfucking stores down the fucking street, all the way up Broadway Street. Like, bro, I'm telling the truth. Like, we never see our people like owning these stores. And it's kind of an amazing thing that a lot of our people are owning this shit. And I love to see it. I want to continue seeing it. Like, if this podcast does blow up, if you have a black business, like here in Atlanta, please let me know. I will fucking shout you out. That is such an amazing thing. I really think it's beautiful. Like, kudos to you guys. I wish you guys nothing but the best. You guys are so inspiring. Like, I am so here for it because all of this is only going to bring us generational wealth. And that's what us as a black culture should be reaching for. We should be teaching our children about wealth. We should be prepping our children for this world. So, I think that's a beautiful thing, you know. That's a topic for another day, generational wealth. That's literally a topic for another day. Like, I want to get all the way into generational wealth and talk about that one day. But now, let's get into Bachelor number two. So, this week, I am smoking the wackiest weed in the world. And do you want to know why I'm smoking the wackiest weed in the world, though? Just guess. Just fucking guess. It's because I was being a fucking hoe. Oh, yeah, ask me. Well, how the fuck does you smoking a wackiest weed have anything to do with you being a hoe? I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So, about a month ago, I made a new friend. You know, he is this black and Puerto Rican guy. And he is beautiful. Like, he's fucking beautiful, you guys. Like, I am so attracted to him. But at the moment, I was only looking for a friend because I was talking to Peter. You get what I'm saying? And I wasn't trying to mix the, that's a little bit too much. So I wanted to be his friend, and so we decided to be friends. And about a week into us talking, we exchanged numbers. And I remember this one day, I was kind of upset because I was down on my last blunt because my dealer at the time was being inconsistent as fuck. This is why I don't like fucking dealers. This is why, it's so irritating. So, my dealer was being inconsistent. So, like, I was messaging, this guy I was talking to. I was messaging him, and I was like, yeah, I'm kind of upset right now. Like, I'm down on my last blunt, and my fucking, dealer is being stupid. And he was like, oh, I didn't know you smoked. And I was like, yeah, who doesn't, though, So he was like, well, you're in luck. I got some, so if you want any, just let me know. And I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing. Like, dude, I'm like, damn, I didn't just ran into the plug. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I got all hype about it. I'm like, yo, like, let's meet up. I need some. So later on that day, we decided to meet up. This was literally a week after we met. Okay, we met a month ago. I'm gonna keep y'all on this timeline. We met a month ago. This was literally a week after we met. I needed some weed, and he helped me. So I decided to go over, and bro, when I walked in his door, it's like a couch, right? Okay, so it's an apartment complex, and his door was on the left side, and I walked in, and his couch was against the wall on the right side, and it was a dining room table in front. And bro, he just told me to come in, and I came in. Oh my God. He was sitting on that motherfucking couch looking like a whole fucking snack. I wanted to unwrap him and just do all type of nasty things. But I didn't. Well, then I decided to turn and look around. And on the dining room table was so much fucking marijuana. And I was like, oh my God, that is so fucking hot. Do you want to marry me now, or do you want to marry me later? Like, bro, I was so fucking turned on because number one, he has the face of an angel. And you know what? Let's call him that. His nickname is Angel because he was literally sent down from heaven to tear my anus into two. Like, anyways, back to the story though. He has all of this weed on the table. And I'm just like, oh my God, I don't know if he's trying to impress me or what, but I'm down for it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, let's do it. Like, let's do it, motherfucker. I'm down. But I didn't fuck him because, obvious reasons. I didn't want to, do that. But we didn't fuck. I wanted to, but we didn't. So we decided to smoke, He rolled up one and I rolled up one after the one he gave me. And, we smoked and we chilled and we actually have a lot in common. I was just thinking, like, why are you selling drugs when you're so fucking pretty? Like, he is fucking gorgeous. Like, I'm just, like, so in awe. Like, gosh. But then I decided to leave, and from that point on, we just developed this client and supplier relationship. So basically, whenever I needed, he was there to supply me. That's what our friendship became. Until last weekend, I fucked up. I fucked up, guys. Listen. So, Saturday, I was planning to go out. And I was all hype about it, like, yes, I'm finally gonna do it. You know what? Fuck it. Who needs friends to go out? I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna have a fucking blast. But Pee Wee ended up messaging me and he was like, yo, you wanna hang out? And you know, me, sprung on the D. I'm like, yeah, definitely. I don't have any plans. Lying. Bitch, you knew you had plans. So it was around like 8 o'clock at night, and I messaged him like, "Yeah, just let me know when you're on your way." So I get a message back 2 minutes later. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm tired, man. I'm gonna go home and go to sleep. I'm sorry, like I'm really sorry. At this point, I'm irritated. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm ready to fucking fight. Like this is bullshit. So he was like, so I got upset at him because I had prepped myself. I got so horny just thinking about all of the things that could happen. And I was just like, fuck him. I'm going out. So I started to get ready and go out again. But as soon as I started to get ready, guess who messaged me? Angel. And he's like, hey, you want to smoke? Of course I fucking want to smoke. What the fuck type of shit is that to ask me? Why wouldn't I want to smoke with your fine ass? So, you know me, all gun ho and ready to go at the door. I was already ready because, um, I was going to go, I was going to hang out with Peter, so I didn't really have to do much. So I got ready and I just jetted the fuck out the door literally 5 to 10 minutes after he messaged me. And I went to his house and we smoked. We played Mortal Kombat. He looked like a fucking snack. It was a different vibe when I walked into his house this time. It was a more like lustful vibe than friendly vibe. And we was catching up and then we decided to smoke and play Mortal Kombat, which I kicked his motherfucking ass in a couple times. And I think he was like literally like impressed that I can actually play Mortal Kombat. Like I kicked his ass so many times. It got to a point where I had to like let him win a couple times because I just felt a little bad. I didn't want to seem too dominant. I wanted to show him I can be a little submissive hoe too. Um, yeah. I mean, the entire time he was just sitting on that couch looking like a fucking snack, bro. Oh my god. Y'all just don't know. This man is so fucking fine. I was literally ready to just give it all away and be a hoe. And at this point, I'm thinking nothing's gonna happen, and I was kind of okay with that. I was kind of okay with nothing happening because I was like, yes, thank God, I don't have to, because I was about to make a mistake. That's what was going on in my head. And then he goes, "You want to lay down and watch TV?" And I'm like, "Sure." There's this little voice in my fucking head like, "Don't do it, Sean. Do not fuck the plug. Do not fuck the plug." But that bigger voice was like, bitch, you cannot turn down this opportunity. He is too fucking fine. You better give it all away. All away. So he turned on the Bee Gees movie, like the bio from the Bee Gees. And I, sat down, like we was laying down on the couch. He was behind me, he had his arms wrapped around my waist. You know, like literally he was fucking like spooning me. So I'm thinking like, oh my God, I got this fine ass mixed dude. Like, I don't think that counts. I think I'm just call him black because black and Puerto Rican is the same thing, right? That's what everybody keeps telling me. So I'm just gonna say this black dude. I literally had like he literally was spooning the fuck out of me on this fucking couch. And at this point, I am ready to throw down and be a fucking bust down. I was ready for him to take me to Pound Town. Won't you take me to Pound Town? Won't you take me to Pound Town? Literally. And as things progressed, is a lot of touching going on as we were watching the Bee Gees movie. I actually started to get into it, even though he was into other things, trying to get into other things, at least. Um, he things advanced a little bit, and it was getting a little hot and heavy. So he decided to get up and get off the couch to pause the movie. So when he got up, I stood up because I'm thinking like, oh my God, something's about to happen. So he pauses the movie, he grabs the remote control and stands up straight. And when he stood up straight, his fucking dick was hard as fuck. When I say his motherfucking dick was hard as fuck, his dick was hard as fuck, bro. And I'm like, oh my God, something's about to happen. So I'm sitting up on the couch like, oh my God, oh my God. So when he paused the TV, he stood in front of me, dick hard as a rock, pulled down his pants, pulled it out, and told me to suck it. And told me to fucking suck it. Bro, why is he so fucking hot? Everything he does is so fucking hot. And you want to know what the fuck I did? I sucked his motherfucking dick. That's what the fuck I did, okay? Because he deserved it. Turning me on like that. What the fuck, motherfucker? Shit. Whew. So at this point, I done already, put his dick in my mouth. So I'm just like, fuck it. We going all the way. And let me tell you something. It was thebomb.com because he has a big dick and he knows how to use it. I mean, it still wasn't better than Peter's, but he did some things. Okay, he hit some spots, baby. Definitely. He pounded. He took me to Pound Town, baby. He literally took me to Pound Town. Like, fuck. That's what I needed. He was more physical. And I think I kind of need both. So things started to die down, and we were we went for like 45 fucking minutes, dude. Fucked me for so fucking long. And things started to die down. So we're on the couch, and at this point, I'm beat, bro. I was high as fuck. I'm like, man, oh my God, I am so tired. And there goes that little voice in the back of my head. Tyshawn, get up. Get up. Don't spend the night. Do not spend the night. But he insisted that I spend the night on the couch with him. And I don't spend a night at a guy's house. I do not spend a night at a man's house. Like, that's just not me. If anybody knows me, they know I don't spend a night at a man's house. I never spend a night at a man's house. I fuck, then I duck. Everybody knows that. I don't like to sit around and, no. So this is where things got a bit awkward. So he wanted me to stay the night. I stayed the night. And that little voice in the back of my head is like, no, Tyshawn, don't do it. But the other voice is like, bitch, you tired, okay? He fine as fuck. You finna cuddle with him all night. Might as well. So I decide to. Now, this is where things got awkward. He woke me up at 6 in the morning and was like, hey, I gotta go to work. And that moment right there is when I realized that I had to do the walk of shame. Pissed me off. Pissed me off. And I was like, and then that little voice in the back of my head comes rushing all the way to the front. Ha 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 ha, bitch. I told you to get up and leave when you supposed to get up and leave. No, you want to sit your little hoe ass down. And now, thought you was pretty woman. Thought you was finna get that Julia Roberts treatment. No, bitch, you not fucking pretty woman. Get your motherfucking ass up and get out. I felt like a hoe because I thought I was going to get that Julia Roberts fantasy. You know, oh, you want to fuck me on the first night and then you want to let me spend a night and then maybe I wake up in the morning, you're not here. Nope. I didn't get that. I woke up to him telling me he had to go to work and I needed to leave. So basically, I was being treated as a hoe. So because of that, I can't speak. I stopped talking to him, guys. I did, and he still messages me, and he's like, "Hey, let's hang out." But I don't message him back because I'm still embarrassed. You know. So I got a new plug, and he had the worst weed I have ever fucking smoked. So because I was being a hoe, this is literally my karma for being a hoe. Literally my karma for fucking around on Peter. Like, literally. But yeah, I'm a ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. Anyways, what I want you guys to learn from this is that do never, ever, ever stay at a man's house after you fuck him because he controls when to kick you out. And you don't want to give a man that much power to, make you feel like, damn, I'm a hoe. Damn, am I going to get a chance to fix my hair? Like, bro, no. Do not, for all the gays and the girls, do not sleep at a man's house after you fuck him. Get your ass up and go home. Okay, if you're not in an exclusive relationship, and you know that he trusts you to be in his house, do not spend the night at his fucking house if he cannot trust you to be at his house alone. That is the lesson for today. Don't be a hoe like me. You can be a better hoe. Moving on. So, I want to know something, guys. Should I actually message this guy? Well, should I actually text him back? Like, should I text Angel back? He literally called me a narcissist the other day because I wasn't giving him attention after I gave it up. But I'm just like, bro, you treated me like a hoe. And I'm pretty sure the only reason why you're messaging me right now is because you want me to come over and we fuck again. But I don't want to have two fuck buddies. And I should have told him that it was a mistake. But why would I tell that fine ass man that he was a mistake? Anyways, let me know though. Should I talk to Angel again? Should I keep him as bachelor number 2? Or should I move on from this walk of shame experience, find me a new dealer, and basically replace Bachelor number two? Let me know. Let me know. So, before I get to Bachelor number three, I do want to take a break from that and I want to talk about something different. Um, I want to tell you guys a conversation I had the other day between me and a friend. And I thought it was very important that, I shared this story with you guys because we can all benefit from each other if we actually listen to the lessons that are learned in a lot of these stories that I'm going to be sharing on this podcast. So let's talk. So I have a friend, and she always jokes about her boyfriend being in the closet. And I told her, like, you need to stop doing that. You know what I mean? Like, that's not cute. How do you think he feels? You get what I'm saying? Like, and she was like, no, I really think that he's like in the closet. And one day, this past week, she decided to go through his phone. Now, women, I always encourage not to go through a man's phone because you don't know what the fuck you was gonna find. If you going in there looking for something suspicious, or you going in there looking for something you don't want to see, you gonna see something you don't want to fucking see. So she goes through his phone. He had a picture in his phone of a man with his legs behind his back, anus exposed, like just out there. And she screenshotted it and she sent it to her phone and then she sent it to me. And she was like, do you believe me yet? And I was like, oh my God. Well, I have no choice but to believe you now, bitch. What the fuck? And she's like, well, I don't know what to do. Like, I think I'm gonna leave him for this. Like, I can't. And let me tell you, they've been together for at least 5 years now. And they're both pushing 30. And my advice to her was, well, you cannot change what someone is attracted to. But you can always love this man for who he is. He can't help the fact that he's attracted to men. And I think that's what a lot of people in this world forget, that we can choose who to be with. Yes, we have that choice. We can choose to be with women if we want to, and we can choose to be with men if we want to. But at the end of the day, we cannot control. We can always push back and reject those feelings, but we cannot control those urges we get when we're attracted to someone. You just cannot. And I told her, I was like, it's either you're going to have to learn to love him the way he is and accept him for who he is as a bisexual, or if you can't, I mean, if you can't, like, you're going to have to just let him go, not waste his time. So, she was like, I'm going to leave him. And then, she was so upset through the text messages. We was just texting. She decides to call me. And she's like, I don't know. Do you think I should leave him? And I asked her, I said, I want to ask you something. I really want to ask you something. Would you be okay if you were to find out that he did fuck a guy? And she was like, I would never be okay with it. And I told her, well, if you would never be okay with it, you need to stop wasting his time. And where I'm going with this is, a lot of gay people go through this too. And majority of the time, a lot of women feel like they get cheated on with gay guys. And I just want to make you understand something. Sometimes we don't know about you bitches. Like for real. And we go through the same fucking thing. They put us through the same shit. It's not our fault. And it's not your fault. That is an internal problem that this person has. And I really want people, like I told her, like, you need to really love him unconditionally if you want to be with this man for the rest of your fucking life. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, well, you're telling her to stay with a man who likes men. Obviously he likes her too. You get what I'm saying? He loves this bitch. And she knows he would do anything for her. It's obvious that he's obviously bisexual. This is an internal conflict he has within himself. So I told her, sit down and talk to him. And if he really loves you, he will tell you the truth. Men hide things when they are afraid they are going to lose something valuable. So I told her, you know, sit down, talk to him, and reassure him that you're not going to leave him if he likes men. But you need to know if this attraction is going to get in the way of your future or not. And you need him to answer truthfully. But if this is something that you see that you can't deal with, I advise you don't deal with it. Because me personally, I can't date a bisexual. But I still feel like if it happens, it happens. I would still have this talk with him. I would be like, well, I need to know if you like women more, you need to go be with a woman and not lead me on. You get what I'm saying? Don't waste time with me. Time is precious. And that's basically what I explained to her. Just explaining to him like, bro, my time is precious. I need you to let me know if this attraction you have to men is going to make me feel like I am going to have to compete with a man. You know, and vice versa. For the gays too. Like, yeah. You know, she was really grateful for it because she was just gonna like he was gonna come in the house, she was gonna throw the phone at him, beat his ass. Like, she was really fucking upset, bro. Like, she was going to fucking kick his ass. And I'm just like, honey, he can't control his urges. Like, you can definitely control your urges of sleeping with a man. Don't get me wrong. But that attraction will always be back there in your head. You can try to bury it all you want, but it'll still be there. Okay? It'll still fucking be there. And shit, I told her, shit, buy a strap on. Shit. He want dick that bad, buy a strap on. Like, and you know, that lightened up her mood a little bit. She felt a little better after talking to me. And you know, I explained to her, like, shit, this happens to me too. Like, I literally will date a guy and he would be interested in girls more. And that hurts me too. You get what I'm saying? Like, we are all victims of this. And this is what I want the girls and the gays to know. We are all in this together, bro. Like, y'all need to understand, like, bisexuals are bisexuals. We can't hate them. We can only love them unconditionally. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's all we can do. we all have internal conflicts. It's just that the bisexuals have more internal fucked up conflicts. No offense to you bisexuals. I'm just speaking facts. Y'all some fucked up ass people. And y'all need to get it together. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not telling you to choose one side because that would be terrible to say. Because, you can't just choose one side. But get your shit together and whatever sex you choose, make sure you make them feel like they are the most dominant. Like they have you emotionally dominant. Just reassure your partner that you are predominantly attracted to them over anybody in any sex and just makes them feel special. So, hopefully, I fixed their relationship. He should thank me. Because I really do think that we need to take in consideration that, yes, it's fucked up that he likes men. Yes, it's fucked up that he didn't tell her. But if he really loved this woman, he's not gonna tell her that he dabbles around in anus too. Who the fuck would do that? Who the fuck would do that? That's like, that's weird. But we need to be more accepting of the bisexuals. That's another lesson that we need to get out of this little story. We need to be more accepting of the bisexuals because they can't help it. And number two, you know, well, that's basically it. They can't fucking help it. So she's not gonna throw away her 5 year relationship anymore. She said she's gonna talk to him and see how far of a common ground they can come to. She says she doesn't know if she's going to be able to deal with this yet, but she's willing to try and understand him. And kudos to you, honey. Kudos to you. You literally just probably fucking made him want to put a fucking ring on your finger. Because everybody wants to be loved unconditionally, okay? Everybody wants to be loved unconditionally. I don't care what you say. And if you can find a way in your heart to to love your partner unconditionally without flaw, with acceptance of everything they do, like you will literally be in bliss. Like fucking peace and harmony. Y'all sleep on unconditional love. Y'all need to really practice it. But not just unconditional love for that person, but also unconditional love for yourself. And they should have unconditional love for you too. Don't get me wrong. But yeah. So now that that story's on, we are going to get to Bachelor number 3. This one is a very interesting story because I don't have much to say about Bachelor number 3 because we are barely just beginning to talk. You know what I mean? We are barely just beginning to talk. And he's a sweetheart. He's a really sweetheart. But it's something about him. He's really suspicious. And that is going to be his nickname, Suspicious. So, you guys, Suspicious and I met on Tinder. Yes, I'm always meeting somebody on a fucking dating site. Sue me. It's Corona. What else I'm supposed to do? So we met on Tinder. We were talking and whatnot, and um, we just recently exchanged numbers like this week. So we've been messaging it on Tinder a lot. Last week we were messaging a lot, and this week, I finally gave him my number, and we were texting, and we have so much in common, dude. Like the first night I gave him my number, he literally called me that night, and we sat on the phone for like an hour and a half. And I was like, oh my God, that is so hot. Like, dude, he would call me at night, and then we sit on the phone and talk for hours. And we've done this for 3 nights straight. And um, no, we've done this for. I gave him my number on Sunday. We've done this for 3 nights straight. Okay, like just on the phone for an hour. But last night was different. I'm always, getting messages from him in the mornings. Good morning. Like in the afternoon, how's your drive? Are you on the road? How's it going? Like he's just so sweet. I really fucking like this guy. But it's something about him. He's just too. It's like he's love bombing me, if that makes sense. But yeah, last night was something different though. He calls me and he sounds a bit different. His tone is a bit different. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, laying down. You know what the fuck I'm doing, bro. You know I gotta get up early in the morning for work. He's like, "Oh, you wanna do something?" And I'm just thinking like, no, I have to go to work. But I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "What are you wearing?" And bro, you guys know I am so fucking awkward. When a guy hits on me, I am literally like so fucking awkward. Like I've literally been getting hit on by the guys here, and I'm just awkward. So just imagine me on this phone, like, and he's trying to have phone sex. We go from talking about life for the past 2 nights a day. You just call me just randomly one night, like, "What are you wearing?" And me, I go, "Nothing." Yes, I. I am so awkward. I said nothing. Like what? That was literally the worst response ever. I am so fucking awkward. So he's like, he's getting more into it, and I'm just like, oh my god, I can't do this, you guys. I'm not into phone sex. So I'm awkward, and he's like, you know, are you? I'm playing with myself, and I'm like, oh, that's hot. And he's like, "Are you playing with yourself?" And I'm like, "Sure." Like, bro, I am terrible. Like, I am so fucking bad at this. I don't know why he just didn't hang up on me right then and there. Like, I would have literally hung up on me right then and there. Sure. Who the fuck says that? Like, so I started to, fake like I was fondling with myself. And he was just going all in for it, like, "Oh, I want to fucking do all these things to you." And I'm just like, "Oh, okay." Like, bro, I didn't know what to do. So time was going on, and he just got dirtier and dirtier. And I'm still on the same level, you know. I'm still on the same level. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fucking blah 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 you and blah 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 you." Like, bro, if I tell you guys the things that this man was saying, y'all will turn this motherfucking podcast off. That's how dirty he was. And let me tell you something. I I started to get turned the fuck on. Literally, like 15 minutes into it, I'm just like, okay, something's happening down there. What is going on? Why does this man sound so sexy? So I decided to join in a little bit more intensely. At first the moans were fake, but then they became real. And I was like, bro, this is actually kind of fucking hot. Like, I've never had phone sex before. So this is literally like my first time ever in life having phone sex. And I'm already awkward when guys hit on me because I like to do all the chasing. So when a guy hits on me, I'm just like so awkward. Or even when he flirts with me, I'm so fucking awkward. Like I don't know how. I'll just sit there and smile. Like I'm weird like that. So I'm actually starting to get a little dirty too now. I got, I can say some dirty shit, but y'all may think that I would be an expert on phone sex, but no, I suck. I really do. Um, it was literally so hot, and I started to play with myself, and this phone conversation got intense. Like it got intense to the point where I was moaning and the phone wasn't even at my ear. Like, bro, I couldn't even hear what he was saying, and I was just sitting there enjoying the entire time. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, that was an amazing experience, and I don't know. Like, let me tell you something. I don't know what the fuck it was, but, bro, we literally like at this point he was going for like 30 minutes and I was into it for 10 minutes. So I'm so turned on, I'm about ready to, explode. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. And he's like, yeah, me too. And like, when I tell you, we came at the exact same time. We came at the exact same time. Wow. That I've never in my entire life had phone sex. Never in my entire life would I have thought that it would have been so dirty. Like the things that he said to me, and when I actually got into it, the things that I repeated shall never be repeated outside of, like, in front of anybody. Bro, that was some nasty shit. But that was so fucking fun. And I am definitely going to do it again tonight. It definitely fixed me from, not thinking about Peter. And it definitely has my mind on suspicious because I've been thinking about him all fucking morning. And I really just want him to just come over and just do all type of things for me, do all type of things to me. Like, I really do. But we have a date this weekend. Yes, I have a date this weekend. And I am very excited. I will be meeting Suspicious for the first time. I will tell you guys, he is mixed. Yes, I know. What's up with Tyshawn and these mixed dudes lately? I don't know. They just been so like they. I feel like they've been targeting me to be honest because you know they all initiate first. Um, yeah, we're gonna go eat. We're gonna do something. I want to go to a movie theaters. Like, bro, I really have been wanting to go see a fucking movie. Eat some popcorn, get the little big ass drinks, and a little romantic, cozy atmosphere. Like put your arms around me. Like, bro, I really want to go to a fucking movie theater. And I was telling him that, and he was like, that sucks because I really want to do something like that too. We have so much in common, you guys. It's so scary. But he is very suspicious. I have to really watch out for him. I feel like it. And we haven't even met yet. So, Mr. Suspicious, I can't wait for our date this weekend. Well, I cannot wait for my date with Mr. Suspicious this weekend. And I will definitely be updating you guys on Mr. Suspicious on next episode. So, next episode, you will definitely know what happened on my date with Mr. Suspicious. I might even post something about Mr. Suspicious this weekend. But yeah. So that wraps up story time for the week. I really hope you guys will be back to see what happens next. And just to let you guys know so you won't be alarmed, I will be introducing drama to this podcast next week. So be fucking prepared for what I have to say because next week's episode will be even better than this episode. And with that being said, I was originally going to do video also, but since I didn't like the way I looked on camera, I've decided to wait just a little bit until I get my shit together and get back on camera. Like, seriously, I'm not getting on camera looking the way I was looking. So, expect video episodes to start happening around episode 5. And you know what I want you guys to do now that the episode's over? Like and subscribe to all of my social media. If you are on YouTube, you should be on youtube.com/Shady Shawn Dior. You should like and subscribe to this video right away. If you are on Facebook, you can find me on Facebook at Shady Shawn, the podcast. You can find me on Facebook also under Shawn Dior. And if you have a Twitter, you can follow me at Sean.Dior. And if you have Instagram, oh shit, I think I mixed those around. If you have Instagram, you can follow me at Sean.Dior. If you have Twitter, you can follow me at Sean_Dior. Thank you guys so much. Merry Christmas. Until next time, peace the fuck out, Shadies.